Good morning. Today I am bringing you the reading. I'm going to pull my microphone a little closer. At 7:10 a.m., which is an 8 energy. And furthermore, today is February 25th, 2025. It is Mars Day, and Mars is in Cancer in the 5th house, which will be relevant to our reading today. I am using the After Tarot, which is based upon the Rider-Waite. And the beads for today are Tiger's Eye for confidence and courage, Citrine for positivity, Black Tourmaline for protection, Garnet for vitality, and Lapis Lazuli for wisdom. So what do we have today? Well, we have the Three of Pentacles, an earth energy, which relates to the Tower and the Devil, and the fast-moving Cardinal House, 10th house of Capricorn, where Mars, the second Decan, is up on the stage. And we have the Ace of Wands relating to all things fire. So this would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if any of these are your signs, be aware that there are new things on the table for you today. And so what is our pentacles? Well, it's time and materials, the darkened doorways, and the secret recesses, where the Tower and Death join forces, declaring themselves the master of strategy, who claims winning will be so big you'll get tired of it. This is unrealistic for sure. And the 9 energy, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment says that this will be a day of reflection and transformation. Old patterns are dissolving. And in this space, new growth will occur. Our number 8 reflects the power and ambition with the karmic cycles and suggests a need for our authority to be in balance, to align properly between the material world and the spiritual world, something that is a higher set of laws, for which in this culture, for whatever reasons, we teach Christianity, where if you have the blood of Christ on you, you have done enough by just asking for it and then living like hell Monday through Sunday, completely okay because you claimed the blood of Jesus. I am a Gnostic, and as a Gnostic, I believe that the morality that we live by is really what we have been called to do, that the laws of the universe are something much higher than we are. And we are being asked to consider these things. Mars in Cancer in the 5th house of emotional ideas and intensity, the protection of our children, and freedom and expansion needs to be properly grounded to be of use to us. As Mars stationed 2 days ago, direct, it will now start to gain speed and head into a fire sign down the road. We are gathering important information. This is a call to action. We're letting go of limited belief systems that will lead to truly a fresh start for all of us. There is opportunity for growth, as we as people have struggled to assert ourselves due to being in fall. Mars is in water. It's a fire sign, but it's underwater, putting out its initiatives in this place. This has provided us opportunity to properly reflect and consider what is best for the well-being of our children and our futures. Many of us feeling highly emotional charged in an environment driving our protective instincts. Mars is 17 degrees, and it is partile, which means it is the same number as another place, which is the ascendant, adding a larger emphasis of compassion and creativity as to how to express our higher ideals. We are coming out of a spiritual stupor of sorts, waking up to new reasons to take action and fuel our creative process. And for sure, we've had many claiming that they understand spirituality and they think they have some kind of real leadership, but this isn't something that you just kind of wake up one day and come out and start doing. It is something that generally the real spiritual leaders have been living this spiritual truth their whole lives. And I can just tell you that is what I know to be true. We have the Ace of Wands relating to fire. Aries, Leo, and of course, Sagittarius. And Aries is going to be your warrior. Leo's going to be your king. And Sagittarius is going to be the religious or the philosophy used to maintain things. So it's the power of fire to destroy while illuminating the night, vanquishing the darkness, to promote a civilized way of being. Fire is the drive and desire. It's enlightenment. And when misused, creates imbalance. Mars in Cancer in the 5th is gaining momentum and applying to Saturn partite, the ascendant at 17 degrees. Saturn applying to Mercury in the 1st house, where we are gathering and gaining our executive functions for proper response to our current circumstances. The moon is separating from Pluto in Aquarius in the 11th house, where we will start to see that the communications have been based upon false narratives. Wonders never cease, creating an environment where if what you speak is not truth, it will show up as such. Mars in Cancer in fall allows us to properly discriminate and discern what we see, hear, and feel. The fixed stars, Castor and Pallas, further create an environment where if there is misinformation involved, it will be revealed. This is not a time to be telling stories. And this will create growth as efforts and discipline to achieve success, moon in Aquarius, is separating from Pluto, social networks, gathering and expanding our understanding with proper emotional insights, will foster proper collaboration and innovations. As our gecko takes the hand in a sea of clouds, knowing he can release and renew his tail, his way forward, all of it not lost. He understands it's all about reconstruction. Venus in Aries is bold and passionate, impulsive. She's in detriment chasing her desires, only to lose interest quickly. We are now learning to connect and gather. We do have a lack of depth at this time with Jupiter in detriment and sextiling Venus. both in detriment. This is going to bring us back to reality so that we may properly focus our energy. We need to be mindful and not overconfident, as our focus has been rather scattered. We need to stick to what's at hand here, to the topics, and function as one, so our collective voice is heard. With that, please do like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for joining me. This is a Decan Walk, 36 Faces.